Hey, howdy, how you guys doing? I hope you've got your program all running now and all those basics done. We're going to add a little adventure to our program this time. What if, let's assume after you did the regular start of autonomous, in fact, there was an opportunity to get 10 more points. After you put the ball in the scoring area, you need to go out and just touch the mound that makes where they play King of the Mountain. Touch the top of it, not ram it like stabbing a spear into it by tapping on the top like you're knighting somebody. So we're going to add a couple more things. I think first it would be a turn left. Might be a turn right depending on how you're doing it. Oh, let's see, and a turn left, sorry. Let's say a time of 750 milliseconds at a speed of 50. Then I'd want to go until since my robot's, the claw's about 6 centimeters longer than or farther out in front of my distance sensor, I would say go until distance of, let's say, 6 centimeters. Go until distance. Try to spell it right so that, and then let's say I'd want to claw down. Okay. Whoops, and wait a minute. I never did tell the claw to go up, did I? Let's put a claw up right here. Bring the claw up. And I turn left, go until I see something 6 centimeters away, namely the wall or the platform, and then put the claw down. If I touch it like I'm knighting it, then I get an extra 10 points. Pretty cool. So how we do this? Well, we already know how to do claw up. We know how to do turn left. We know how to do claw down. We don't know how to do go until distance. Well, let's go ahead and make a new function. Down to the bottom. Void go until distance, and this will be another integer, and I'm going to call it about dist for distance. Left squirrely brace, hit return, right squirrely brace, down there, and to do, because I don't know what to do. But there is, at least there appears to be, something that's going to help us. If you go to File, Examples, Pulse, Activity 13, what'll come up is this, which looks like it'll do the job. If you guys remember doing this, you copied a little program using the distance sensor that said if the distance to wherever I want to get to, the distance of the wall or whatever is greater than 25 centimeters, keep on going at 50-50. Otherwise, when it gets to be less than 25, stop. Sounds perfect, right? And it won't work. You could copy this. Go ahead if you want to. Copy this whole thing from here to here. Copy it. Stick it in there where the to-do is. And what you'll find is it won't work. Let me show you why. Let's see if I can tell you why. Actually, try it if you want. Pause right now. Give it a go. And for those of you that, after you pause, you want to say, oh, what's going on? Here's what happens. If I did that there, once you get in the loop, it starts off like normal. Claw open, claw down, claw close, so forth. All this does all this stuff. Gets to here, just fine. Gets to here, just fine. Gets to here. Go until distance 6. It'll keep going. It'll turn on the motors. And then because it hasn't gotten to 6 yet, it won't stop. Go through the loop, put the claw down, come back up here, the claw open, down, close, up, forward, and here it'll finally slow down and stop and do this, do this, do this, do this, and it'll take off again. It'll be running at 50-50 all the way through all this. So it'll be running around with the claw going up and down and open and closing. That's not what you want. So this doesn't quite work. So now I'm going to introduce you to another friend. And that is the Arduino reference guide. Remember, I told you about the appendix in the back of the Tetrix Pulse manual? Well, this is another reference you're going to want to make friends with. If you go to the enter into Google or whatever Arduino reference, then you come to documentation, reference, and you get this. And notice that this has all the possible functions that Arduino has. You don't even have to ask for a library. It has all the possible functions. And we're going to use some more of these as we go along. It knows all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. And you're going to have to spend some time understanding this but down the line. But for now, what we're heading for, look at all the different kinds of data types. Not just double and float and int, but there's all kinds of stuff. Anyway, down to structure, control structure, we want the while loop right here. Click on that. It describes it here, and it gives you a typical syntax, and then it gives you a little bit of a miniature sample code. We want the while step. It says, while something is true, do this, otherwise quit. That's what we want. So we're going to go back to our Arduino code, back way down here. We're going to say while, and what do we want? While pulse.sonic sensor is greater than 25, or something like that. Notice we now have two of these. This one is this guy's partner, so our while stuff goes in here, and what are we doing? We're just going forward. Well, it's greater than 25. In my case, I'm going to say it's greater than 6. Because I only want 6 centimeters away. I don't want 25 centimeters. I want to go and get in pretty close. Well, it's greater than 6 centimeters. Then, let's copy this. Well, I can't use those, so let's do the 50-50. Pulse set motor power is 50-50. I could make it more, I could make it less, but let's just use that. That goes in there. So as long as it's greater than 6 centimeters away, it's just going to keep on going. Once it's no longer 60 centimeters away, we want it to stop. So we're just going to say set motor power is 0, 0. That's exactly what we want. In pretty good shape except for one more little thing, and that is in the future we're going to need digital port 2 and digital port 3 for something else. So we're going to put this actually in digital port 4. Okay? Let's go until distance. That's our distance sensor. Cool, ready to run. And if we run it now, if you compile it, it'll run. And then this will go until distance 6. Your 6 you may want to change. Whoops, I screwed up, didn't I? Let's go back down here. Distance, I don't want 6 right here. I want my variable, distance. Copy, select, copy, paste. Now I can make it whatever I want. Okay. Thanks for catching that. I'm sure one of you guys caught that anyway, and should be ready to roll. So go ahead and compile and run, see if you can get it to work. And this is your distance sensor with another new function, another new, resource to learn stuff from. And I guess that's it for this one. Catch you on the next one. Bye.